Hey class, Andres here. Aviation has always been a field that has sparked my interest for as long as I can remember. I always knew becoming an airline pilot was going to be my path, and although I am familiar with the steps required to become an airline pilot, there are some findings that I found crucial to share with others, whether or not they may be interested in the industry. In order to become a commercial pilot, there are several steps one must complete, including all of the applicable certificate, as well as completing some educational and medical requirements. One of the most intriguing things about becoming an airline pilot is that, as common as traveling is, it is an industry that is seeing constant shortages, and the airline industry is in need of pilots. The Federal Aviation Administration, or FAA, reported in 2017 that there were 609,000 pilots in the United States. And that number is down 30% from what it was 30 years ago at 827,000 pilots. A second key finding is the pay. It has such a large range that it is impossible to narrow it down to just one figure. Starting salaries can range from $20,000 to $30,000 a year for jobs such as flight instruction or aerial survey, and they can go as high as in the $300,000 range for veteran captains at the legacy airlines. And a recent survey calculated an average of $100,000 in the pay range. It's an occupation that, like many others, salary is calculated based on experience and education of the pilot. For example, most commercial airlines won't even consider you a potential employee unless you have thousands of hours underneath your belt. The last key finding is a fun fact I always love to share that is a surprise to many, and it's that to ensure pilots' safety, they're both required to eat different meals and avoid shellfish to avoid potential food poisoning. It is not a rule that is mandated by the FAA, but most airlines do have their own rules about it. All right, thank you for your time.